A job nobody can. None of y'all can deny. And all those fools that left here, and all those that were fools that left here, all they can talk about is the teaching, not the teachings. They can talk about me and how much they don't like me and how I didn't do this and how I didn't do that. But one thing I always did was my job. Regardless of whether I neglected you, a book was still coming out for the whole of our people. You follow what I'm saying? I have many people saying, you know, brother so-and-so misses you. I said, I don't remember him. Who is he? He ceased to exist in my world because I have a job to do that's bigger than you. They don't understand a person with a mission. They don't understand your insanity about your mission. They want you to be a person. And I always tell them, if I was a person, I wouldn't be the person I am. And you probably wouldn't want to talk to me. It's the person I am that makes you want to talk to me. And in being that person, I don't have time for you unless you are in my world, unless you want to make this happen, unless you want to help make this happen. Other than that, I don't have enough time for you. And I'll give you enough time for you to see that I'm not fake. I'm not playing. Oh, he's just this. You don't know me. I have died for you people thousands of times. My life has been on the line for you people thousands of times. You understand? I am the only one that'll get up. Nobody else got up and talked about Farad. And all you saw it and put by people say, man, the Nation of Islam, I'm surprised they didn't kill him. You don't think I knew that? But guess what? My responsibility. Man, you translate your own Quran, man. Arabs will kill you. Guess what? I got a job to do. You know that's what's important to me. And the moment your life is less important to you than the job, you're going to see that everything in the universe works for you. As long as you got yourself out front, you want to party and have a good time and laugh and joke all the time, remember, you're going to be a failure. You start doing for others more than you do for yourself, and you're going to succeed. You start putting yourself in front of everything. Put other people out, give to other people. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to find that power of love, that's the thing that controls me. People don't think because they don't know me. I don't express my love by sitting on my lap and patting you. I express my love by making sure that you have a place to sit. You follow? The deal is I'm going to tell you the truth regardless of how bitter it is to others. I don't care how mad the Muslims get. Defend it. Defend it with truth, not with a weapon. Defend it with truth. If everything I'm saying about Farad is not true, then you produce the facts. You follow what I'm saying? If what I'm saying about Islam is not true, then produce a book and prove it. I put a book out 10 years ago, 360 questions to ask a Muslim, they ain't answered it yet. All they're still trying to push is the Bilal fill-up book. What does it deal with? Me, the teacher. That's because they think I am like their minister, the religious guy. I'm not. I'm a person. Play Monopoly with me and I'll cheat if I can win. Just for the fun of it. And that's my way of telling you, don't make me the preacher. We played baseball, I cheated. Say he's cheating. Pops is cheating. And he was having fun. The fool was the one saying, Pops is cheating. That fool will later go off and slander. I watch the people on the internet ignoring. They can't ignore me. They're too interested in what I have to say on the internet. The room captain, whoever says ignore him, the people are still asking me questions. Well, they can't. I know that. You understand what I'm saying? I know they can't ignore me. They can't help. They're waiting tomorrow. Sunday, they're waiting for me. Our room is so full that people are mad at us. Who is this Malachi person? The only thing is wrong is you people not coming and saying, that's God. and get them real mad to keep the conversation going. You so busy not saying, that's God right there. You know God is right there talking to you. Anything you want to know, he ain't God. Yes, he is God. He ain't God. How can a 5% say I'm not God and believe some wino in Harlem became God? Bonafide wino, ex-follower of Morris Science Temple, which is obvious by the symbol of the 5%. The symbol of the 5% is a number with a circle, a 7, and a star and a crescent with NATO symbol behind it. That 8-pointed star is NATO symbol. And the circle and the 7 is Noble Drew Ali. Don't tell me Clarence was in the Nation of Islam and never heard about Noble Drew Ali. I'll call you a liar. 5% symbol is a Morris Science symbol. 5% bragged that they were sitting in chock full of nuts when he said, I met the Father and we was drinking a cup of coffee. God, Allah, in person is drinking a cup of caffeine. But I can't be God. But a wino can be God. A half-white man, half white and half black, could be God, who ate pork, by the way. But for all they tell you, ate pork and then told him, don't eat this. He could be God, or Allah, and I can't be God. Yeah. You got some yuppie on the cross with a 1960 hippie hairstyle called Jesus. He could be God, and I can't be God. Who y'all fooling, man? And only one of all those gods that show and prove they're God by their works is me. Ain't nobody touched all the scriptures. I ain't met a teacher yet. Ask your teacher, why hasn't he translated the Quran for you himself, his way, to support what he teaches? Even if they say he translated the Quran to support his teaching, say then why didn't your teacher support his teaching with his Quran? And while you're talking to him, say, why, wait a minute, now let me ask you Hebrew. Why didn't Yahweh ben Yahweh translate the Torah instead of putting up some old phony book that looked like his own translation, some drawing sketches, and call it their Bible from the King James Version? And then turn to the Hebrew Israelites and say, why haven't Ben Amin Carter? And then turn to the Israelite church and ask, why haven't Ermi? And keep on turning around and say, how come none of your Christian preachers ever took the time to translate the scripture so we could see what it says? Why that man? Where do you get the time to do all of this? Meanwhile, writing 100 books a year, covering every subject that they ask. I write books based on what people ask you. As I listen, so you want to know about that? I'll tell you more than you want to know. I had one person say to me, how come I didn't go to a debate with Siraj Wahaj? Do you know what happened to Siraj if you mention a debate with Imam Isa? You make that man nervous and sick. He'll start getting sick. Ahmed Deedat then died, and that was their last hope for lying and messing stuff up. They cannot deal with us. I heard a joke. Some of you might have heard. I thought this was a funny thing I heard here. It says, not put it in our language, right? It says that there's a Nawapian, who's us, and a Christian, who's them, camping together in the woods. And a bear comes. Correct? And as they get to running from the bear takes chase. And they're running. And they're running. And the Nawapian looks over to the Christian and says, what you going to do now? He says, I'm going to pray. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, what you going to do? You know? Because that bear is catching up with us. You follow? And the Nawapian says, I don't have but one thing to worry about. The Christian says, what? Your religion? He said, no. Beating you in running. You understand what I mean? That's the real deal. Right, you keep praying and I'll keep running. Your race is against the bear. My race is against you. You try to outrun him. I'm just going to outrun you. And we'll see. Shalom.